Have you ever wondered how a small peninsula in East Asia transformed into one of the world's most powerful and unique nations? From ancient kingdoms to modern-day powerhouses, Korea's history is full of fascinating events, struggles, and triumphs. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into Korea's journey, exploring the rise of its early kingdoms, the struggles of war and division, and the modern-day developments that make South Korea a global leader. Let's explore this incredible story together. Korea's history stretches back thousands of years, with its origins rooted in the foundation of the Kingdom of Gojoseon in 2333 BCE. According to legend, Gojoseon was founded by Dangun, who was believed to be the grandson of heaven, a symbolic beginning for Korea's long and proud history. Early Korea was shaped by a strong sense of unity, a deep connection to the land, a cultural foundation that would lay the groundwork for the nation's future development, both politically and socially. As centuries passed, different kingdoms emerged across the Korean peninsula. By the 3rd century BC, the southern part of Korea was controlled by the Jin state, while the northern part was home to smaller tribes and states. However, in 108 BCE, Gojoseon was invaded by the Han Dynasty of China, marking a significant shift in the region. Over the next few centuries, Korea would experience various periods of growth, expansion, conflict, and the constant rise and fall of kingdoms, each of which contributed to the shaping of modern Korean identity. By the 1st century AD, Korea was divided into 3 major kingdoms: Goguryeo, Baekje, and Silla. These 3 kingdoms fought for dominance, each seeking control of the peninsula, and each developed distinct cultures, military strategies, and systems of governance. This period of division and competition played a crucial role in the cultural and political development of the Korean people. Goguryeo, located in the north, was the most powerful and militarily advanced of the 3. Baekje controlled the southwest, while Silla ruled the southeast. In the 6th century, Silla, with the support of China's Tang Dynasty, conquered Baekje and Goguryeo, uniting most of the Korean peninsula under Silla's rule. This unification marked a golden age for Korean culture, leading to significant advancements in art, science, and religion. Silla's reign saw the development of Korean Buddhism, monumental architecture, and a flourishing of literature. After the fall of Goguryeo, the northern part of the peninsula was controlled by the Kingdom of Baekje, which emerged as a successor state. Baekje lasted until the 10th century, when it was replaced by the later 3 kingdoms, which eventually merged into the Goguryeo dynasty. This era of division and consolidation set the stage for future political and cultural developments in Korea. In 918, the Goguryeo dynasty was founded by Joseon, who unified much of the Korean peninsula. Goguryeo became a powerful kingdom, with its capital in Kaesong. However, the dynasty faced numerous challenges, including the devastating Mongol invasions in the 13th century. During this time, Goguryeo became a vassal state of the Mongol Empire, but maintained its cultural independence. The Goguryeo period is also renowned for its achievements in the arts, particularly the production of the famous Goguryeo Celadon pottery. In 1392, General Yi Seong-ji overthrew the Goguryeo dynasty and founded the Joseon dynasty, which would endure for over 5 centuries. The Joseon period was a time of great cultural and intellectual growth, with King Sejong the Great standing out as one of the most influential rulers in Korean history. Under his leadership, Joseon saw significant advancements in science, technology, and culture, including the creation of Hangul, the Korean alphabet. This revolutionary system of writing made literacy accessible to the common people, strengthening the cultural cohesion of the kingdom. While the Joseon dynasty brought about many achievements, it also faced challenges. In the late 16th century, Japan launched invasions, most notably the Emergence War, which tested Korea's resilience. Despite these invasions, the Joseon dynasty managed to maintain its independence, but by the 19th century, both internal corruption and external pressures contributed to its decline. The late 19th century saw Korea increasingly caught in the web of foreign influence, particularly from Japan, which was rapidly modernizing. After Japan's victory in the Sino-Japanese War in 1895, Korea was nominally recognized as a sovereign state by China. However, Japan's influence continued to grow, and in 1910, Japan formally annexed Korea, bringing an end to the Joseon dynasty. This marked the beginning of a harsh and dark period for Korea. Under Japanese rule, the Korean people suffered extensive exploitation. Forced labor, cultural suppression, and the imposition of Japanese language and customs were part of everyday reality. Thousands of women were subjected to sexual slavery by the Japanese military. Korea's cultural heritage was systematically suppressed, with the Japanese banning the use of the Korean language and forcing Koreans to adopt Japanese names. The impact of this era left deep scars on the Korean population, but the Korean spirit remained unbroken. When Japan surrendered at the end of World War II in 1945, Korea was divided along the 38th parallel, with the Soviet Union occupying the north and the United States occupying the south. This division set the stage for the creation of two separate nations, North Korea and South Korea. In 1950, the Korean War erupted when North Korea, under the leadership of Kim Il-sung, invaded South Korea. The war lasted until 1953, ending in an armistice agreement, but without a formal peace treaty. The Korean peninsula remained divided, and the ideological, political, and military differences between the two countries have persisted ever since. The war deeply affected the Korean people, and the divide between North and South Korea remains one of the most entrenched geopolitical conflicts in the world. After the Korean War, South Korea underwent an extraordinary transformation, known as the Miracle on the Han River. Through industrialization and technological innovation, South Korea became one of the world's leading economies. Major companies like Samsung, Hyundai, and LG emerged as global giants, helping South Korea establish itself as a leader in innovation and technology. In 1987, South Korea transitioned from a military dictatorship to a democratic republic, ushering in a new era of political stability. The country's economy boomed, and it became one of the most prosperous and technologically advanced nations in Asia. South Korea's cultural influence has grown significantly in recent years, with K-pop, Korean dramas, and films capturing global audiences. The current president of South Korea, Yoon Suk-yeol, who took office in May 2022, continues to navigate challenges such as North Korea's nuclear ambitions and global economic pressures. South Korea maintains its position as a strong global player, with significant influence in international politics, economics, and culture. Meanwhile, North Korea, under Kim Jong-un's leadership, continues to prioritize its military strength, particularly nuclear weapons development. The country remains isolated and faces severe economic difficulties, largely due to international sanctions. Despite these challenges, North Korea's military power remains a key factor in regional security issues, and it has been involved in numerous tense diplomatic situations. The divide between North and South Korea remains one of the most complex geopolitical issues in the world. While South Korea continues to thrive as a democratic and prosperous nation, North Korea's future is uncertain, with its reliance on military strength and limited international partnerships. Despite these challenges, the possibility of peace and cooperation between the two Koreas remains a topic of global interest, as both countries continue to navigate their separate paths in a rapidly changing world. From its ancient kingdoms to its tumultuous history of war, occupation, and division, Korea's story is one of resilience, transformation, and global influence. South Korea today is a thriving democracy and a leader in technology, culture, and economics, while North Korea remains a highly secretive and militarized state, with ongoing tensions affecting the region. As both countries move forward, the complexities of their relationship continue to captivate the world. The history of Korea, both past and present, serves as a reminder of the strength of the human spirit and the potential for change, even in the most difficult circumstances. If you enjoyed learning about Korea's rich history and modern-day challenges, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts, or let us know what part of Korea's history you'd like us to explore next. Thanks for watching.